Cassie, one thing that people keep emailing, giving us calls about, saying, hey, how are we having all these grass fires? We've had a lot of rain, but again, that's been in isolated areas, right?
Definitely. Not all of the state, especially in southwest Oklahoma. We're still in a very big drought. We have not had nearly enough rain, but we are expecting more rain to move in. But we had Tom Pastrano, Jeremy Carter, Valanie Becaster. They were all out all day today chasing several fires all across the state. There were several structures that were burned down. There were several homes that were burned down. So just lots of property, lots of loss today. Unfortunately, there was that one fatality in Comanche County, and there was also another firefighter in Blanchard that was injured with some of those fires as well. But just a lot of winds, very warm temperatures, and just a lot of loss earlier this afternoon. We still have some ongoing fires. Let's go to Links 1, show you what we're talking about. So all the red dots that you're seeing on the screen, those are fires from today. Where you're seeing that shade of yellow, that is from that thick smoke around Lindsay and also those in Stevens County. What I've done here is I've circled some of the spots that I could clearly see that are still ongoing. They're still burning, especially that one in northeast Stevens County. It is definitely still a very big fire, and several across eastern Oklahoma since earlier today. We had a wind gust of 39 earlier this afternoon in Oklahoma City, a 47 in El Reno. Many 40s and a couple of 50s out west. Had a high of 80 this afternoon in Oklahoma City. Lots of low 80s across the north and down to the south and west as well. Right now, we're not nearly as warm, not nearly as windy, but we could still certainly improve on this. This is our tower camera, part of our Pike Pass Skycam network. We're at 62 degrees. We have a south-southeast wind coming in at 18 miles an hour. Temperatures are still in the upper 50s and low 60s, mid 60s here in the metro, some mid 60s and low 60s still in southern Oklahoma, with the southeast wind between about 15 to 25, but we still have gusts over 30 to close to 40 in Hobart, and also several wind gusts out in the Panhandle over 30 miles an hour. So the big picture right now showing that our next storm system, it is on the way. Fortunately, it does look like it's going to bring us plenty of rain. So how's it going to play out? Well, it's not going to happen tonight. I think by tomorrow morning, showers and storms will start to creep up from the south and west, eventually spreading across the northeast. And then later in the afternoon and evening, that coverage is really going to pick up, and those storms could become a little bit more intense as well, especially later in the day and into the evening. There will be a threat, especially in central and southern Oklahoma, for some severe storms as well. It's going to be another one of those situations. We're on the backside of this storm by late tomorrow night to Tuesday morning, where it's going to be cold enough that we will have some snow, some very light snow in the Panhandle and probably even in parts of northwest Oklahoma. Tuesday afternoon, we start to dry out. The clouds will be around, but it's still going to be very windy and very chilly. So how much rain are we looking at? Well, I think a lot less rain across western and southwest Oklahoma. It still looks like it will rain around there, but the much higher totals will come across central and eastern Oklahoma, where we could see anywhere from a half to as much as around close to 2 inches of rain. Tonight, temperatures only drop down into the low 50s. We're going to have that south wind between about 15 to 30 miles an hour. Tomorrow morning, those rain and storms will start to move in from the south and west. A moderate chance of rain and storms in Oklahoma City before about noon. And then after noon, it's 100% guaranteed that we will have some scattered showers and thunderstorms across northern, central, southern, southeastern Oklahoma. The chance will be a little bit less, unfortunately, in southwest Oklahoma. With that being said, temperatures will be significantly cooler than what we've been experiencing these past several days now. Looking for a high of about 53 degrees in Oklahoma City. We're talking the low to mid 50s across the north, but the upper 50s in the southwest, where again, we're expecting a lot less rain. But by tomorrow evening, it looks again widespread showers and thunderstorms. And again, it's going to be cold enough that on the backside, we're going to start to see that snow out in the Panhandle. So talking about those strong to severe storms, overall, it will be on the lower end of severe weather, but we're talking up to quarter-size hail, wind gusts of 60 miles an hour will be possible across central, it's southern, southeast Oklahoma late tomorrow afternoon and into the evening. Once we get into tomorrow night to Tuesday morning, the rain really starts to wind down in central and eastern Oklahoma, but on the backside, it still looks pretty likely that we should at least have some light rain and light snow. But as far as snow accumulation, we're talking less than an inch for sure. By Tuesday, the cold front will be moving off to the east, and it will be significantly more chilly. Temperatures only in the upper 40s in Oklahoma City for daytime highs. Keep in mind, we're also going to have a northwest wind between 20 to 40 miles an hour. It's going to be even more windy out to the west, highs in the upper 40s and lower 50s. So wind chills will likely be a factor during that time as well. It's going to take a little bit longer for that cold front to reach far eastern Oklahoma. On Wednesday, still very blustery. Temperatures in the low 50s, the mid and upper 50s across the west and southwest. Your 9-day forecast showing next weekend it's looking a lot nicer, a lot warmer as well. We'll be right back.